Your D-Rose the Great back with another video, man. You guys see what we're gonna be talking about today, and it's gonna be how to make the best quarterback build. Honestly, I got two builds for y'all that I'm gonna be showing y'all. Um, One of them I want to give a shout out to. Let me see what his name is. Love J19 He asked me a question. Do you know how to convert a gadget to a dual threat slash pocket passer quarterback? So he asked me that last Thursday. I was gonna do a video on Friday, but man, I like you guys. If you guys watched my last video, I told you guys I've been dealing like weird dizziness and stuff like that. I had an MRI, but we're not gonna really get into that, man. But I do want to say I appreciate the love. Hopefully this video does some great numbers and get some decent amount of subs, cause this video is gonna be pretty good. So, as far as what he asked, I'm gonna do that at the end of the video. So, but the main focus is gonna be on my build. So this is I think honestly this is the best build in the game. We're gonna get into it right now, and I'm gonna show you guys who we recruited. So uh, we went after nothing but athletic dual threat quarterbacks. And you guys probably know, like, if you're in the loop of the YouTube universe of college football dynasty tips and stuff like that, everybody always says, go after the athletic dual threats because those are the guys, and you'll find a lot of them that are 3 stars. The most of the 4 star ones don't even be that good, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you can find a lot of the 3 star ones that have pretty good speed and pretty good throw power. So for me personally, I value the throw power more than anything. Like if you have at least me 83 speed is kind of low. That's what we got with this star development guy, but I can deal with that because that might end up only being 2 upgrades and he'll be at 87 speed. For me, if my quarterback has 87 speed, I'm fine. But I just like having guys that's a little bit more built as far as speed wise because I don't really care to upgrade throwing power as much. 94 is still good, but I could live with a guy that has 92, but he has 85, 87 speed. So, um, yeah, but I'm going through some of the guys. So 94, 83 star development. Got another guy 91, 87. This is great right here. This is great for me. I probably would even touch his throwing power or his speed again. But he's good guy. Impact 6'2", athletic dual threat. And then we got this last guy who's a normal 85 speed, 94 throwing power. So this is still pretty good. And he still has pretty good accuracies. 85 deep accuracy, 86 medium, 86 short. And it's crazy because he's the best one out of all of them. But he's a normal, so it'll take a long time to develop. And if you guys don't know, they always tell you, if you like I said, if you guys are in tune, the best way to find out which one of these guys are usually the best is to go into your prospect list. So we'll do something like this, right? Go into the prospect list, go search by a quarterback, then we go dual threat, go put it up to 3 stars, and you'll just add. This is all you will do. You will just go and add all the guys that's on the list. Oh, excuse me. We want to go. Oh crap! God damn! I got the control on my lap and the freaking hit the goddamn button. So now we gotta do it again. So this is how you find the best. This is how you find the best athletic dual threat guys. So you go QB, dual threat, put it up to 3 stars. Because most of the time the 3 stars end up being the best ones. Then all you want to do is search by athletic. Scroll up, hold LT, search it by athletic, and you'll find it from there. So, oh yeah, we want to do any state because we want to have every single player that actually that fits that build. You just scroll through the list, put each one of these guys on your board, scroll through, and then once you get into that, you want to go check your players. When you get into the recruiting and where you can add the actions, there's something on the side where you see his motivations. If he has a high grade on playing time, that'll tell you who's used typically the best overall wise at the position. So you got a guy like his is B minus, so he'll still be pretty good, and he has a gem, so he'll be good. You got this guy who was a B as well, B minus, excuse me. Then this guy was the A plus, so he was clearly the best one out the group. Only unfortunate thing was he was a normal. So hopefully I explained that well enough. I just didn't want to harp on that too long because I'm trying to make my videos a lot more shorter. I feel like these videos be dragging on for so long. But you see, we got those three guys. So what you want to do is that first year, you want to make sure you redshirt them. Me personally, I redshirted them I redshirted them that first year. Then the second year, we sat them on the bench again. So I'm about to go into my year 3 save file. I'm gonna show you guys how to upgrade these guys. So depending on what your coaching abilities are, if you have that talent developer, which we have on our head coach, you want to make sure you have that talent developer because you want to have that on tier 2. Freshman and sophomore quarterbacks progress faster, so you're maximizing your points, and then you also get points when you have a QB that gets drafted. So of course, the higher the draft pick, the more points you'll get. Also depending on your player's development trait. And then of course you want to have tier 3 of whatever position you're going for. So we got tier 3 there, and then you want to have it on your coordinators as well. We got tier 2. Our offensive coordinator has tier 2 on the quarterback. And I think he has tier 3 on the quarterback as well for motivated. Yep, he does. So this is how you maximize the amount of points the skill points your players get. The big thing too is I got a video that shows you how to go after these coordinators to get the perfect stack. So you guys might want to go watch that. I think is how to build. I'll just link it at the end of the video, man. I don't remember the exact title name, but let's get into it, man. I'm gonna show you guys how we flip these players. So these are athletic dual threats. We're in year 3. This is perfect time. I think we just had one of our quarterbacks get drafted, so we got the max amount of points we can get, and we're gonna actually change these guys before we get into the training week. So they're in their sophomore redshirt season, redshirt sophomore, however you want to say it. We got this first guy. I like Armani. So we're gonna mess around with him real quick. So all you have to do, you want to make sure you put these accuracies up, right? So you want to spend a lot of your points on accuracy. And I don't know the exact science, but for me, I feel like all you have to do. Matter of fact, let's see something real quick. Let's see, could he change to a pocket passer before we even put any points up? Because some of them might be like that. Just because they're that archetype doesn't mean that that's their true archetype. They might be able to be changed right away. So, no, he'll go to a backfield creator. So, cool. This still doesn't matter. We'll change him to a backfield creator. We do have to upgrade these points first, though. So, for me, I don't know the exact science. Like I said, I don't know the exact science behind it. But I'll just say you probably put up about 2 or 3 accuracies depending on what they come in as. This guy was already at 80 overall, so that's pretty good. So we probably don't need to put it up maybe more than once or twice. He has the pretty good play action the pretty good play action overall. So that's one thing to note. Remember, I'm saying that's one thing to note. That play action means something because I'm gonna show you guys when I mess around with the gadget how long it takes to flip them. So we only put up 2 upgrades, but let's see if we can train him to a pocket passer now so we can save the points. Let's see. Can he change to a pocket passer already? Yes, he could. It only took like 2 upgrades and he's already changed to a pocket passer. Let's see. We also had Yusuf. We got 40 points on him, so we're gonna upgrade. The accuracy. We're gonna put about 2 upgrades on it. Let's see if that's enough to. Let's see if that's enough to change them to a pocket passer. We'll just change the backfield threat. And when you change their position, that opens their skill caps too. So, oh yep, he changed to a pocket passer of literally 2 upgrades. So it's easier to do with the dual threats. As far as the dual threats, all you need to do is just upgrade those accuracies and make sure you're not upgrading the loose. You want to make sure you don't upgrade any of the elusive skill points or anything like that, because you don't want him to change to either a pure runner, and you don't want him to stay at dual threat. And the main reason why we don't want these guys at dual threats is because the pocket passer abilities are so goddamn good, bro. So like, I'm gonna show you guys what these abilities look like. So you get step up, which is a huge. If you have good pocket awareness, this is a huge boost to your accuracy when you step up in the pocket. Platinum dot is the most important ability here. You dual threats do get that. I appreciate that too, but dual threats don't get this on time. which is improved accuracy when thrown with anticipation. So when these guys are just coming out of their breaks, you basically getting a huge accuracy boost. So let's say you're a guy that like to throw those corner routes. If you time that right with platinum dot, platinum on time, platinum step up, if you're stepping up in the pocket, man, that's just like you're probably never gonna run a throw, especially if you have both of these on platinum. Step up is huge. I like step up. Now resistance, me personally, I like resistance. I don't feel like I don't feel like it's necessarily needed. Me personally, I'm probably still gonna go after it just because you never know. But the main thing with resistance is a lot of people don't use the rest on their pass rushers. Like usually guys are just going after quick jump and pocket disruptor. So they're really not even getting enough points to typically even put the rest up on their D linemen. So this probably is not as needed, but it still can give you a huge boost for even the slightest of pressure that you might have that you might just face even without the ability. So this could be huge, probably not as necessary, but I like resistance as well. And as far as as far as how I build my D line, man, they're all gonna have the rest. So um and trust me, that's one of the sleeper abilities in the game. I don't think people realize how important that ability is, but it's just hard to get. So I understand it. So like I said, these are the four abilities that you really need to get. The sleight of hand, I'm not really trying to waste any points on sleight of hand, but that's cool. So now I'm gonna show you guys how we build up these quarterbacks. So we're gonna first mess around with our mom. Make sure we get this. His accuracy is already boosted. Bang. Let's get this all the way up. We want to get that throw under pressure up. 92. That's perfect. Now we're gonna build up all these abilities on time. We're gonna get this platinum. I'm telling you, this is gonna be the perfect build. Dot. We got that to silver. We're gonna get that up to platinum. These are the two most important abilities. Okay, cool. We're only gonna be able to get this up to silver before we have to wait till we advance the week. And now the crazy thing about this is we already got platinum abilities, 83 speed, the most important passing abilities in the game. And we got two of them on platinum and one of them on silver already. And we still gonna get more points when we advance to the next week. So I could show you guys this normal. Did we? Yeah, we changed them already. Probably get that up a little bit more. Him, it'll probably take a lot longer just because he's a normal. I got the impact guy that I could show you guys. So let's do the last one. Angel. Change him from dual threat. Oh my god, that joint is terrible. So we're gonna change him one time. We just change him to a backfield threat. Doesn't really matter. And he turns to a backfield creator. So we gotta boost up the accuracy a little bit more to get that to change. I feel like the number is usually like 85, bro. Just from doing it a few times, I feel like once we got to like an 85 accuracy on the player, they automatically turn to a pocket passer. Let's just see. We might have to do it one more time. I could be wrong. No, once it got to that, I'm telling you, I think it's once you get to that 85, because let me see what their elusive skill rating is. So the elusiveness is on 80. So I don't know. Maybe there needs to be like a big difference between the elusiveness and the accuracy. So I don't know. I could be wrong, but it probably needs to be like a 5 to 6, like 6 points difference. So this is an 80 and this is 87. I don't know per se what's the exact science behind it, but as long as you got that accuracy up and you're not touching any of the elusiveness or the quickness, you probably should be good. So we boost this up one more time. We get this up again. We want to make sure we're gonna change the skill cap. We want to open up that skill cap, so we're gonna change them again. It's pocket passer still, of course. Oh shit, what am I doing? I meant to click Y. So we got that last skill cap open. Now also, I'm gonna give you guys some game too. When you're doing this, you probably don't want to upgrade these players into the training camp because the higher the overall, the less skill points they get. So I kind of just forgot about that while doing this. But yeah, so once you change them to a pocket passer, just wait till training camp to upgrade these players. But we're gonna do that anyway. We're gonna advance to training camp. We already changed all 3 players, so we boosted the overall kind of high. So we might not get that many points. Let's take a look. Angel got about 49. Okay, Aron got 71, so it's still good. Still got a decent amount of points. Yusuf got about 30. All right, so we're gonna go. We're gonna maximize our mod first. We'll get that resistance up. So the highest that's gonna be able to go is the gold, but that's still pretty good. We're gonna get this platinum step up. So we got the main abilities that I care about. And then you can still upgrade stuff like speed. We're gonna upgrade quickness. 80 only went up 1. This time it went up 2. And now we're at a perfect spot. We got 88 speed with great abilities, man. Great abilities. Platinum dot, platinum on time, platinum step up, gold resistance. Can't go wrong there, man. Cannot go wrong there. And of course, when you upgrade the speed, that don't really boost their abilities. I mean, that don't boost their overall. So, if you could try to get you won't be able to keep them above. You won't be able to in order to get all those abilities, you're probably not gonna be able to do it unless they're like past the 90 overall. So, I was trying to think, is there a time where I've ever seen like a guy that's like platinumed out under a 90 and you won't see it. So, but for the most part, that's how you build up the pocket passers. Now, this build is so special just because like I said, bro, depending on your play style, I don't really care for extenders. I'll show you guys some of the dual threats. Well, I don't really care for dual threats. They nerf extender, bro. Like this ability last year right here. This extender ability used to be the most important ability last year on the dual threats, but since they nerfed it, where these guys are not breaking like 2 sacks, bro. I'm telling, last year you was breaking like 2. If you had this on platinum, you was breaking a sack at least once every play. Like I'm telling you, if you didn't have takedown, this on platinum was OP. So, I can understand why like it's just not important to be a dual threat no more, outside of just the guy initially starting with decent speed. So this is the great pocket passer quarterback that I like to make. So best QB build in the game. Now I'm gonna show you guys an alternate way for the guy. Let me shout you out again, man. Cause you made me actually go and lab it up a little bit. Let me see. Love J19. I'm gonna show you how to finagle the gadget wide receiver. So let's go into it. Where is that file? Was it this one? I think it might have been. No, it's season 3. So it's season 3. All right. So I'm gonna show you guys the receivers that I have. Damn, I'm fat finger and everything. Did I already change him to a quarterback in this build? Oh yeah, they're already a quarter. Yo, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. What am I on, bro? I just went to the same LSU file. I'm like, hold on, what? It's the Ohio State one. But I felt like I named the Ohio State one season 3. I'm tweaking. That's why I don't like having a bunch of save files on my thing. But here we are. We're in the 3rd season. I'm gonna show you guys the receivers that I got. So we got 2 of them. We got this guy, Dell Sample 5'9" Gadget. That's probably not ideal height for a quarterback. And then we got this guy, Bruce Bugsby. So this is how you finagle the Gadget, right? We're gonna change him over to quarterback. Now the problem I have is like at first, cause I kept messing around with it until I figured out the formula and why I couldn't get it but so high. But for to change these gadgets into a pocket passer, of course you got to boost up the accuracy. Of course, that's a given. Probably like I said, you're gonna have to get that above probably like 5/80 or something like that. So we're gonna have to do a few, change it around. We're gonna have to do it a few times. Change it. All right, cool. Change them back to a quarterback. I'm gonna show ooh, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how we do it. All right. So we're putting this up. We're gonna need at least another upgrade. The only thing I like about these gadgets is the throw power. Hey, I can't get jiggy with 89, but you know, these guys are starting out with pretty decent speed, 86. So I guess you guys could just probably have to end up spending a few skill points on upgrading that speed. But we're gonna change them again. We need to unlock. The accuracy skill caps. So now he's turned into a dual threat. It's crazy, right? We just upgrading the accuracy. He turned to a dual threat. But I'm gonna show you guys how to turn him into a pocket passer. So if you don't, matter of fact, let me just give you the game now. So if you don't touch the accuracy, right? So I'm gonna tell you what's the difference in between turning this guy into a dual threat and pocket passer. This IQ right here. I don't know what the exact overall has to be, but once you start touching that play action, awareness, and carrying and all that stuff, it makes it. I don't know. I think it's the play action attribute that makes him turn into a pocket passer. But we're gonna since he's already a dual threat, I'm gonna just upgrade this a few times. Let's see if we turn him there. Cause usually I usually get it higher to like closer to like 90, but we're gonna upgrade the IQ. Like I feel like it's like once it gets to 40, once that play action gets to like 40, that's when you can turn him into a pocket passer. Let's see. Let's see, pocket passer. Nope, still a pure runner. So we gotta upgrade. We gotta upgrade the passing again. So still not there. But I think after these next few upgrades, this is when he turns into a pocket passer. But upgrading the IQ is important. Trust me when I say that. You have to upgrade the IQ in order to turn that gadget to a pocket passer. And we're already at 23 minutes. It'd be like so impossible to make these videos short. I be trying my hardest too. So we gotta upgrade it a little bit more. But this is why I'm not gonna lie. Upgrading these gadgets and finding the right science behind this, it's annoying. So we got that up a little bit. I think we're probably good on the accuracy. I think the accuracy is good enough right there. I could be wrong, but we're gonna upgrade the IQ just a little bit more. Go fine. I think that should be good. We might have had to upgrade the accuracy one more time, but it don't matter. We're just turning first thing there. Now I think he'll be a pocket passer now. Nope, still backfield creator. So these are the annoying things, bro. Like, and this is why I wouldn't even mess with a gadget, because trying to find the right science behind it is annoying. And I think that probably right there, I think that's probably enough to turn into a pocket passer. I'm almost positive it is. I think it probably has to be like 5. There we go. We got it to a pocket passer now. So I want to see what's the actual science. I think it's like something where the accuracy needs to be like 5 higher than the quickness or the like. I don't know what it is, bro. I think it's something to do with that, bro. I don't know the exact science, so like I said, this is annoying. I probably wouldn't mess around with trying to turn the gadget to a pocket passer, but if you got the patience to do so, then go for it. But the one thing I will say is This is pretty sneaky. Like for me, this could be a good build going after the gadget only because like the quarterbacks, you're probably like I said, you need to have that good coaching stack, right? But with quarterbacks, you're probably not having multiple of them get drafted in a single draft. You're probably having one guy go per draft. So having a talent developer on, let's say, tier two or tier one or whatever is not giving you the max amount of points because you're not having that many guys go early. So I'll probably say make sure you keep him at wide receiver for maybe like 2 years. You don't want to turn him to a quarterback after that first year, even if you get a decent amount of points. Because when you have at wide receiver, I'm pretty sure you're having 1 to 2 guys leave every single like you're having a minimum probably 2 guys at your receiver room leaving every season. So especially if you're doing the right things, you're gonna have guys getting drafted. So I'll probably say keep them at receiver until maybe their third year, which will be their redshirt sophomore year. But it's too much of a hassle for me to care about the gadgets. So um, they are pretty sneaky though. Like I said, they start out pretty fast. You're getting a guy that's gonna start out easily with like 87, probably minimum, probably 87 speed, and you're probably gonna start around somewhere, depending on what type of gadget you go after. If they're a decent trait, probably gonna start around somewhere like 88 to 90 to 91 throwing power. The highest I've seen out of all the gadgets I recruited was 91 throwing power. So if you're getting 87 and 87 speed with like 91 throwing power, that's probably crazy at receiver. So at the gadget, because only annoying thing is gonna be flipping them and having to go through the hassle like I just did. But with that being said, man, let me know what you guys think about this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, bro. I'm really trying to run these numbers up, man. I don't know. I think me stopping uploading the shorts, man, made the traffic go down. Cause my last video that I did, which was the cornerback build, that only got like 600 views. I'm like, every single one of my other videos did 1,000 plus. But this cornerback build, which I think is the best build I've showed so far, which is probably the easiest to do as well, that one only did 600 in like a week. So, well, less than a week, but probably what, 4 or 5 days. But let me know what you guys think anyway. I'm out. Peace.